from Group 3. I am Lei.
I'm Chan. I'm Joanne. And I'm Du.
We are 7th-year students of French University. First of all, thank you for spending time to check our registration. Nowadays, life of modern society have too many challenges, especially in business. It makes big pressure for both employees and managers. It makes them usually worse in status of stress. So what is pressure and how can we do to deal with this problem?
And today we are talking about a topic which many company and employee in chief, that is decreasing stress and increasing joy in job. Our presentation has been divided into three main parts. Firstly, we are mentioning to status and influence of job stress. Secondly, we are giving you some main reasons of this status. Thirdly, we are telling you about solutions and some example of company which implement well done.
Yes, and our talk will take about 25 minutes. We will use PowerPoint in order to simplify it.
Companies will learn too much and environment have competition high. When we must face to face with it, job stress can appear. Early symptoms of job stress are usually headache, disturbed sleep, difficult concentrating, annoyed estimate, down mentality, and not happy about the job. Let's do you know about the influence of stress?
Okay, in fact, stress can influence into job, health, and private life. In job, stress causes a loss of concentration, loss of confidence, loss of motivation, easy anger, and affects relationship with colleagues. Affects the job efficiency or increase the risk of mistakes, especially in dangerous working environment or needs to maintain high attention. For health, stress affects both physicality and mentality, makes to appear negative emotion and disorganized life. In life, stress impacts relationship with members of family, friends, and decrease the ability to take part in every life. And there are 3/4 employees think that they be stressed in job more than generation ago.
The 2000 neural attitudes in the American workplace, Grop sponsored by many companies, found that 18% of workers feel stressed on the job. Near half say they need help in learning how to manage stress, and 42% say their co-workers need such help. 40% of respondents had felt like striking co-workers in the past year. 25% have felt like screaming or shouting because of job stress. 10% are concerned about an individual at work they feel could become violent. 9% are aware of a source of violent act in their workplace, and 18% had experienced some sort of threat or verbal intimidation in the past.
I can give some other example. In medical, statistics recently show that more than 50% of the 550 million holiday worth of people in this country each year is due to stress. Nearly 50% of workers have symptoms of starvation. The cost of stress from work is 300 million in a year. In particular, there are almost 60% to 80% of occupational accident is due to stress. And in Canada, last this survey recorded that about 50% of people in this country feel stressed due to trying to find balance between work and private life. Whereas 10 years ago, this ratio is 27%.
Okay, summary. Stress occurs frequently in companies and harms seriously to health status, work efficiency, and life quality. So, what do reason create it, and what should we do to improve this status? Yeah, And to deal with this question, we will move to the next part.
As we mentioned before, we know that stress in job is an important problem. So why do stress in a job increase and become more popular? There are many different reasons for that question. But here we will talk about common causes. The first reason which make employees stress is pressure. The relationship between employee and their colleague or manager can make them stressed. Employee always feel tension when the manager sometimes find way to catch their mistake or bad colleagues annoy them.
In addition, at the end of month or year, employees must work very hard or they usually work all the time. They have no time to relax, no time for their family and friends. In some foreign companies, worker resource is very onerous. Employees must work over 60 hours a week. Their responsibility in job are great. If employees work not well enough, or they make some mistake, they will be tired.
Besides, when some people see opportunity for promotion, they try more and more to have higher position at work. At that time, they create pressure themselves, and workers have to feed themselves and their family. However, their work job is now and it is unstable when they change their work. Which make them try many ways to earn much money. So the pressure or feeling uncomfortable in job make employees stressed easily.
Moreover, the work environment is one of reasons that cause stress. For example, work environment is not clear, noisy, and pollution, and employees must work in a dangerous place or restricted position. In addition, I want to cause women's stress. As we know, they not only work hard in their office, but also must do housework. Housework is not easy work. That includes many housework is not easy work. That includes many different small work. Some people who are humorous cause them no work. It is said that women are the busiest people in a world. Besides, if they have children, they will look after their children, eating, sleeping, and schooling. If women don't know ways to balance their life, it is completely possible for them to stress in job.
And problem now is how to decrease stress and increase joy in job for employees. We move on next part in our presentation.
Dear Carey said that people rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. When a person goes to work, he always wants to have a meaningful job as well as an interesting work environment. If each workday begins with the comfort, the will never get bored with his work. As a result, work environment plays an important role. As we have mentioned, to the fact the cost leading to the burden of staff in working in the two part above. Now, we want to suggest some solutions to dismiss stress and improve the joy of the office.
First, we should create a friendly, comfortable, and joyful office with decorating it regularly. Place the walls with very bright colors, have lovely pictures on it, or put the pot plants to produce environmentally friendly instead. Naturally, everyone will feel more excited, especially when they can give their opinions for the plans of decorating. This will make them feel that they are at home or at their own shelters, a place that they have to work hard to earn for a living. Being put a case, they can work more efficiently.
Secondly, the care of uniform is very important. Most of office ladies and salarymen are at the age from 35 to 45. They must be interested in fashion as well. So, we should beautify the uniform to avoid the boredom of staff as well as the customer. This will bring out the great style for the staff and the active image of the firm. For example, instead of only one uniform, we can have two for summer and winter. The colorful shirt for winter and elegant color for hot summer design for different events. We can add the ribbon and badges.
In free time, everyone needs the time for relax. Your employees to do it. Why don't we set up on games playing machines in proper place in the company? This a break. They can play a match on dancing machine, for example. This will help them to blow out of the stress with their foot quickly and efficiently. Moreover, they can be close-knit and become friendly.
Now, we move on with the fourth solution. Let's party. We are supposed to host the party to celebrate the victory or the success after hard working days or complex projects. Your employees will definitely enjoy their kind of party because they feel satisfied when their boss understand thoroughly and appreciate their efforts. It will also make interest for the staff before starting a new project or upcoming working days.
To reach the unity among the employees, we can usually capture the funny and lovely moments of them while they are working. These images can be the decorating stuff for the office as well. Entering an office with full smile. Can you get me to smile?
As we mentioned about the solutions that decrease stress and increase joy in job, we will show an example of successful company having that policies. I'm sure that everyone know about Google. Google is considered one of the technology company having that the best working environment in the world.
Yes, when working as woman is same as working in toy park. Women's office are decorated with many colors that make employees feel better and more comfortable. The interior as Google is considered thoughtful and dynamic. Highlight of the decorative style in the office is that people can work comfortably and where they like. Must not necessarily always sit in front of the computer desk. This creates psychological comfort and freedom. It helps all staff can offer creative new ideas.
Google working office is a combination of missing. You wonder when the room has a giant yellow ball or color decorated junk dynamic with the aim of making employee feel more comfortable.
Working as Google, they can relax anytime they like. Google, the headquarters is like a conference club. In this corner, there is a beer table. As corner is a massage therapist. If you like gaming, the staff can entertain on the beer and its book. A ranger inside the headquarters of Google, with thousands of different games.
Food and drink are available, meaning a real Google has become famous in Silicon Valley. Here, food and drink are free. There are 3 self-service restaurants, at least 6 to 8, meaning a real with full free snack, and 2 bartenders who are ready to survive. At the end of the 6 working day of week, a long table with full food, beer, and wine are available for the Google employee. Parties are held at the end of stressful week.
Not only helps employees to relax after work stress, free shift also help Google employees help in the closely linked to each other. Every year, Google will give employees free shift. Google provide all expenses for shift and they can go with their family. The tour help the employee be close.
Every year, Google will give employee gift. Google employees usually receive gift from the company on the occasion of Christmas, and gifts are often the product of the company. Phone Android is the gift that Google always choose. Sometimes the company also give surprising gift for employee without reason. That may be that small and inexpensive gift, but that gift have a high value.
Just depend on these policies. Google can attract many talented people come to them, and this contributed to make Google become just technology. Besides, there are many companies as well as Google also incorporate star parties such as Apple, Microsoft, and so on. Just the solutions that improve working inspiration for staff are really important to develop companies.
Okay, that's okay. I want to talk about increasing stress and increasing joy and in job. Joy in job is an integral factor in order that workers achieve highest results. There are many different solutions in increasing and joy.
We hope we provide useful information to deal with this problem, and in the future, our staff can work in the perfect environment, and companies can help them create happiness at work. If you have any questions, you can send email to address wonderland.le92@gmail.com. Finally,
Thank you for listening.